Hello, it's KJ Green, and today I'm going to be talking about one single word that will make you better with women. Just one single word. You see, no matter what, there are some guys who will never make it with women. These are guys who are so boring. They don't know what to converse with women. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to start them up, let alone maintaining a conversation. If you come to think of it, this definitely sucks women because, for your honest, women want you to play the game. They want you to open them up. They want you to engage their minds. Their minds are always yearning to be opened up. So you have to know what. Uh, it's not women to start the thing. You are the one to start the game. Let me ask you a question. Are you the type of guy that doesn't know how to maintain a conversation with women? Are you the type of guy that women always find some serious excuse to escape from? Maybe every time you dare to start up a conversation with a woman, she goes, I gotta go. Nice to meet you, Mr. Man. Maybe you're often thrown into the puzzle. Now that I've got her attention, what should I tell her? What should I say? Have you ever been talking to a woman and she pulled out her phone to just escape your boredom, starts texting? Where these things happen, especially if you are really very boring to women. She will tend to look the other side, she will tend to ignore you, basically. If so, here's one thing that I want you to know. You aren't alone, man. That's right. I know many guys who would rather go to the moon than maintaining a conversation with a man for even a single minute. Because they don't know what. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do right here is give you just one single word. That's right. A single word that's gonna revolutionize the way you interact with women to make women yearn to talk to you again and again. They will become so addicted to your presence. They will take you as a romantic guy. I think you know one of these guys. You know, those guys who can take your girl to a heck of a conversation and before you know it, boom, they are making out. Trust me, these guys don't just use magic or any kind of mysterious pill or whatever. As a matter of fact, today I'll be revealing to you just a single word that will give you such immense powers when it comes to sweet talking women. You ready for it? Here's the word. Imagine. Yeah, I know it sounds simple and yet it's so freaking effective when it comes to turning on women. Before we go into details of it, let me tell you why this works and really works like magic. Literally speaking, there are like two modes of a human mind, namely the conscious intellectual cold mind and the subconscious emotional hot mind. A woman usually makes all her rejection decisions in the logical cold mind. Truth be told, it's hard to seduce a woman in this model of mind because she's conscious. As a matter, now guys say women are stupid, women are easy to seduce, but if you want to know that women are smart and logical and can be so hard to seduce, just try uh, to seduce a woman using her conscious mind. Like just try to be logical in your approach. Just try to be logical in your seduction. Try to convince her that she should like you. That's when you realize that seduction is one of the other things. On the other hand, the emotional mind is where she makes all the seduction decisions. Things like having sex with you, kissing, having all the fun, anything to do with having fun and sexuality is made in the emotional mind. And if you really want to know how women are so easy or guys even exaggerated, they say they are stupid, they don't know what they want, then just turn on this mind, this model of mind. She will do just anything, literally anything. No matter what you are, no matter how stupid or smart or handsome you are, for as long as that mind is staggered on, she will immediately want to have it with you. You know what this single word does is it switches on the emotional, imagining, fantasizing, feeling mind where she's more susceptible to your seduction. She gets so excited and turned on, like in that main. Now that you know what, let me give you an example of how to use this word. Example one: I can imagine seeing you with kids. Damn, I think your kids might be as crazy as the mother, right? And then you laugh. Just talk about imagining. Now, whenever you said that, she has to imagine. Words better have a power over reality. Once you tell someone to imagine, you talk about kids, then now she start fantasizing about kids. You see, basically, that's what you want. You want to make her mind start thinking about things in terms of pictures like that. Imagine you with kids. But I think most important that you want to make it a bit funny and interesting. Example two: I can imagine you mountain climbing. Damn, I think that freaks you out, and then you fall off. Huh? All of these things. Now this kind of imagination, like mountain climbing, those scary things, have a tendency of switching on that emotional mind. Someone goes cold. Oh my God, I don't even want to imagine because for you, I'm not. The reason why imagination works effectively, another reason why it works really effectively is the human mind cannot tell the difference between something imagined and unreal. Like, you can just satisfy yourself with that theory. Just pause and relax right now and just imagine like someone is slapping you. It will freak you out. You feel like they are going to do it. So it's hard for you to tell the difference between something imagined and the reality. So this way, this stuff really works. And another a typical example of utilizing this principle is there's a technique in NLP which is called like speaking in quotes. Speaking in quotes is literally like quoting quoting another person, maybe quoting a story. But here's the magic. Once you quote a story, once you start narrating a story to a person, they will have to, for them to make sense of that story, they will have to put themselves in the shoes. They will have to imagine. They will have like it will have real effect on them. So you can be this is the same thing with imagination. You tell someone to imagine, then they are gonna do it, and it will be real. They will experience what you are telling them right there. Example three: imagine you're in some cool place where no one is disturbing you. What would you do? Something like that. And then she thinks, then she imagines, says, I would just sleep, I would do this, I would dance. But right here, I can tell her, like, just tell me one crazy thing that you do when like no one is right there. It's okay, I won't judge you. And have fun. Most importantly, you want to make her imagination like going wild. You want to control her imagination. Example 4. I was just imagining how I used to look in your childhood. I think you were such a crazy kid, right? Must have been spanked a lot, isn't it? And this has, by the way, tremendous effect because there's a way we are so intimate with our childhood. Those memories, they are so real to us. If we imagine them, they take us back, and especially if you imagine it with someone around there, then you feel like you experienced your childhood with them. So this is something which works even more effectively. Tell her about her childhood. I'm just imagining how you were in your childhood. I think you used to cry a lot. I think you are just so crazy. I think you are just anything you say right there. But you want to captivate her mind. You want to capture her attention and her imagination. Example 5. There's this stupid thing I was imagining. I feel like not telling it to you. Whether you leave it there. If you say, I feel like not telling it to you, of course she'll probe. She'll be like, what's that? And I was imagining like you are dancing with a monk and he's squeezing you tightly with his bald head. That's so sad. No, this is something which is even funny because hey, monks don't dance, they are so spiritual. And then if you imagine them squeezing someone, then it's fun. But do this kind of things. Be fun and light-hearted. Just enjoy. Just think of anything. But here's the caution: don't go for sexual things. For example, don't say, "I can imagine having a kiss with you. I can imagine touching your boobs." Don't go for sexual things. If you said that, chances are so high that you may not fulfill your dream. Don't talk about, because this one of our videos will be revealing to the principle of sexual tension and things which kill sexual tension and attraction. And one of them is releasing the tension. You want to build the tension, but not release it. Saying things like, "I imagine you having a kiss with me," releases the tension. You want to build. Better is to say, "I can imagine you and me having some special kind of thing." Then she's like, "What's that?" You say you are building the tension right there. And it has been Kale, and with the one single word which will revolutionize your interaction with women. If you really love this video, don't forget to subscribe, and we have more videos of this sort, like with hardcore facts, with